Welcome to NPD News. My name is Nancy Glover, your Director of Housing and Community Development, along with Aaron Smith, your Assistant City Manager. We're part of your neighborhood planning team. We're here today in this beautiful Wildcat Stadium to present the Central District Plan. We've been working on this plan since April, and we're really excited to show you all of the cool things that we've developed through the planning process. The Central District boundaries are roughly south of Nugent, east of 31st Street, and west of the railroad tracks. So within that plan, we've got a lot of cool features that we're excited to show you, and Aaron is going to lead us through the plan.
The Central District is the fourth district that we began working on with our neighborhood planning district process. There are a total of 18 neighborhood districts that we have identified, and we are excited to have started and finished the Central District. We start each district with an extensive data gathering process. We gather data by developing a photo inventory, sidewalk analysis of the entire district, as well as looking at zoning and demographic data. Then we also start off with a very extensive public engagement process that leads us through the entire plan. Typically, we start out with a large kickoff event with the residents and business owners within the district, but unfortunately, when we began in April, COVID-19 was amongst us, and still is, unfortunately. So that dampened our plans just a bit to start off with that kickoff event. But we were able to deliver popcorn boxes and surveys to every resident and business owner within the district to get your feedback. And so then what we do is we hold a series of focus groups, stakeholder meetings, as well as an external planning meeting in order to obtain feedback from both residents and business owners throughout the district. This helps us develop all of the items that you are going to see today that are included in the Central District Plan. We are here on Barton Avenue. This street is located just south of Temple High School, and it's a key pedestrian pathway for many students that are traveling back and forth to the high school. We would like to make several different improvements to this street to include landscaping, improved pedestrian pathways to maintain the safety of the area for the pedestrians who are walking down the street. I'm here on North 27th Street. This street connects Adams Avenue over to Temple High School. And as you can see, there are several businesses located along this street corridor. But this street corridor has a harsh pedestrian environment. There are no sidewalks to accommodate walking traffic. Also, there is no landscaping present, as you can see. So what we're proposing in the plan is to add sidewalks to this corridor to increase pedestrian activity as well as landscaping. We are also planning several different street improvements to include a planting strip located in the middle of North 27th Street. The planting strip will contain beautification elements such as landscaping, other design features. And also for safety purposes, we're proposing to add lighting within the planting strip. This will truly beautify the street and add to the experience for all that are traveling down this street corridor.
As we were going through the planning process and interacting with residents in the neighborhood, we realized pretty quickly that there's not a lot of green space here. The closest park is Whistle Stop Park, which is really separated from this neighborhood by the railroad tracks. So we felt that it was really important to the neighbors that we create a green space for them and a place for them to just get outside and have fun. This, we found, was the best option for that park. We are underneath the overpass of Central Avenue, and it's created this wonderful opportunity for us to put play spaces under here that are protected from the sun. We can also put in some basketball courts and other features that we think would be just an amazing addition to this neighborhood. We're calling this Overpass Park because of the playscapes and the features, but also green space that is going to be added all the way over to the Adams Avenue overpass as well. We think that this would be a wonderful addition to the neighborhood and something that the neighbors will all enjoy. We also want to have an opportunity for infill development near this park. Infill development is basically adding additional multifamily housing or single family housing within an empty existing space. There's not a lot of those opportunities within the Central District, but we really feel that this area presents the best opportunity for infill development. So we feel that the infill development, the multifamily housing, the new single family housing, and the park are going to make just an amazing difference with this district.
As Nancy was talking to you all about the lack of parkland within this area, as well as the barrier between the railroad and Whistle Stop Park, we also saw a great opportunity for a green space buffer between the railroad and the Central District. What we would like to do is work with the railroad to provide a green space buffer that will provide a wonderful pedestrian access trailway through the area. We could install trail system all the way along the railroad within the green space buffer, as well as landscaping for the residents to enjoy. The portion of the plan area that is between 23rd Street, Adams Avenue, and the rail line has a variety of land uses within the area. Some of the land uses include residential, industrial, and commercial. These are very inconsistent uses, so we've identified this area as potential for a business tech park. Redevelopment of this area would help unify the focus area, as well as complement vocational opportunities that Temple High School has in place.
The Central District has many streets that intersect Adams Avenue and Central Avenue. 21st Street is one of those streets. We feel that this street should have on-street parking where appropriate, as well as enhanced landscaping to improve the pedestrian experience. Other key characteristics would be enhancing the focus on the pedestrian realm, including sidewalk improvements, maintenance, and additional lighting. Streets should have balance within this area as well, with vehicle traffic and pedestrian safety. We would also like to maintain right-of-way to enhance landscape areas, street trees, and the pedestrian environment in general. While Central Avenue and Adams Avenue are very important corridors through this district, we also feel that 25th Street plays an important role in connecting people from one side of the district to the other. Because of that importance, we want to take specific care in making improvements to this important roadway. Part of those improvements are adding some planting strips in between Adams and Central, reducing the number of lanes in that area, and also adding some on-street parking. We also plan to improve the pedestrian experience by adding sidewalks, lighting, and landscaping to really add some more features to this area that we think will attract more pedestrian traffic.
We're here on 25th Street. This road is located in the southern portion of the Central District. There are several different businesses as well as residences located along this street corridor. For a relatively low traffic street, it has 4 lanes, and so it provides several different opportunities for increased pedestrian activity. The plan proposes that a lane reduction is in place to accommodate on-street parking, as well as the addition of sidewalks to accommodate pedestrian activity. We would like to see beautification elements included with the street improvements, such as landscaping and lighting elements as well.
We're here at the 31st Street corridor, which is a major thoroughfare through this district. It connects Temple High School to Baylor Scott and White Hospital and beyond. This very important thoroughfare is very well traveled by vehicles, but not so much by pedestrians. We hope to improve that experience by adding additional sidewalks and just improving the pedestrian experience altogether. We also intend to add some beautification elements like plantings and trees and additional lighting as well. We feel that the improvements are going to make this area very, very attractive for pedestrians and for vehicles alike. Adjusting how future development occurs along Central and Adams Avenue, it will be important to improve both the image and functionality of this corridor. Reducing the number of driveways and pushing the buildings back from the street will create a more comfortable environment for pedestrians and drivers.
Creating regulations for cohesive signage along the Central and Adams corridor is important to improve both the image and functionality of this corridor. Reducing the overall number of signs and creating guidelines for factors such as sign size and materiality will help create a vibrant commercial corridor that welcomes people into downtown Temple. Any signage regulating plan should be applied to the length of the entire Central and Adams Avenue corridor from I-35 to downtown. Key characteristics that we looked at when developing the plan is reducing the overall number of signs, unifying materials, requiring landscaping, as well as some regulations as far as major business signs and non-major business signs. This plan recommends a 10-foot maximum height for major business signs and a 6-foot maximum height for non-major business signs. This sign height is more appropriate for these corridors due to the maximum speed of 45 miles per hour or less. Taller signs are more appropriate along I-35, for example, with faster speeds. So that is why this plan is recommending a reduced sign height for major business signs as well as non-major business signs. The plan elements also include some lighting consideration for signage as well. We hope you all enjoyed listening to us and seeing all of the elements that are included in the Central District Plan. If you would like to provide feedback to us, what things that you like about the plan, dislike about the plan, or any issues that you see that we have not addressed, please email us at mpdnews@templetx.gov by November 15th. From then, we will present this plan to our Planning and Zoning Commission, our Neighborhood Revitalization Coordinating Committee, and the City Council. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.